Sorry for all the camera moving around and stuff. I'm doing this by myself, so I don't have a cameraman. But that's looking pretty good. There's still a little bit I need to take out. So I'll run some sandpaper up through here and try to get that a little tighter along there. This side looks pretty good, actually. But if one side's slightly off, then you got to take it off of both sides. Now, see this little swoop in here? I think that's a little too much. I don't know. Classical guitars tend to have that in there. The Ramirez style also. I mean, especially, not also, but especially. And so I've been building this guitar off of a set of plans because you have to have a set of plans in a guitar. So there's the swoop I was telling you about there. Got a little shoop like that right there. And that's basically it. I still think it looks a little awkward. I'm going to take a little more out of that because it just looks kind of big and chunky, not very graceful looking, you know. And, you know, you want it to be seamless and graceful and beautiful all the way around, right? That makes sense? I think it does. Somewhere in my brain it does, okay? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take this back off. Soon you'll be able to. Won't be long now. We're getting close. We got a guitar here. This is going to be a little tricky up here. I can't wait to hear this thing, man. All right, so let me stop goofing around and get this neck off of here and get this right, get this transition right here, get this fit the way I'm happy with it. Then I'm going to start shaping the neck. But before I do that, I got to do this. What does that little note to myself say? Drill the side holes first. Got to drill these side holes before I drill these holes. Before I do these slots, I should say. Whew. Stuff to do, but I make myself notes like this so I don't forget. Because why? You have to stay in order. Don't get out of order. All right, let me get going on that other part, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I took a piece of sticky back sandpaper that I like so much, and I obviously didn't want the sticky side to stick, right? And I don't have any sheet sandpaper, in case you're wondering. Why don't you just use a piece of sheet sandpaper? It doesn't have any. I just stuck it on a piece of paper, all right? And made this. This stuff is actually a little stronger anyway. And I made this to run down through this joint. So this is a great way to make something fit perfectly together, because you're using both surfaces. If there's any discrepancy in any surface that you're trying to stick it down to, it's going to sand this exact discrepancy in the other piece, if that makes any sense. So you just slowly pull it through there, like that. And you got to do both sides, just like that. Pull it through, nice and flat. Make sure you hold it flat. And pull it through, just like that. And then once across the back, anything gets weird there. Okay, now that looks really good and tight. I'm going to tighten these bolts down now and show you just how well that fits. So the bolts are inside here, and I can get a better angle for it. Right inside here, up inside here. So you have to do this with an Allen wrench by feel. You can feel when the metal touches the metal, and then miraculously, it's not as hard as you may think, because it'll kind of just go right together. The Allen wrench will fall right in there. I really haven't had any trouble so far with it. Tighten that one up. I need to make a little special tool for this. I'm sure somebody has one already. This is the tricky one up here up close. this up close to the soundboard. I dropped the Allen wrench, and it went all the way down into the bottom, down there. Uncool. Uncool. I dropped the Allen wrench and went all the way down into the bottom. Kind of like the old guitar pick. There it is. Well, I have to stick this right inside there and find out where the Allen wrench is. I have to do this with your hand down inside there. A friend of mine used to work on jet airplanes, and he said there were places inside the jets where, for the military, where you couldn't see what you're doing. You just had your hand in there feeling around to try to see if you had the bolt tight. That was kind of made me a little nervous. All right. That's tight. That's a tight joint. That's done. And that's a really nice tight joint. And then we'll glue the fretboard down so that doesn't move around ever. Now if you ever want to repair this or take the neck off and do a neck reset, you just heat up the glue, pull it back off. Right? That's nice. I'm going to refine this a little and we'll be good to go. Get that where I want it. The Ramirez plans calls for that to be 1.5 inches. And it is 1.5 inches. So I'm going to stay true to the Ramirez plans. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to refine this a little more. And then I'll get started on this. That's it for today, guys. This is where we're at. I'll do some more video of working on the neck, headstock, and I'm going to get back to work. All right? I got to dig in. I got a day here where I can dig in, spend some time on it. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll talk to you guys later. You guys be kind to each other out there. Be good to each other out there. Get out there and see some bands, okay? Work guitars. We'll see you out there somewhere. Bye now.